Hi, Nick Compass. What a great U.S. Open yesterday watching JJ Spaun make that last putt. Now, he was 64 feet away. That is a low percentage of making. He was the only one who had a birdie on 18 yesterday. But let's talk about, hey, what he did to kind of give him a chance to make it and obviously make it to get that win. So I got a couple balls back there, 64 feet, okay? I've tried to find a big breaking putt here. Now, for me, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to these golf balls when I get to the green first, and I'm gonna kind of split it up into like halves here. For this long distance, I gotta split it up, okay? Because I don't know, it's got different breaks to it. So my first half here, hey, it's pretty straight, okay? It's actually even working up the hill a little bit. Now as I get closer to the pin, this is all running down the hill, and I can see this side over here, my left here, much higher. So this thing's gonna break here just like JJ Spaun's did, down and to the left. So I know that, hey, I gotta probably try to get it. I'm thinking about getting it up in this area here, and then letting it trickle on down. A really tough putt. Again, this runs off the back of the green if I hit it too hard, kind of like one of the ones at Oakmont. So I got 3 balls. I'm gonna give myself 3 chances here. All right, so again, I've got this first part pretty flat. That second half, I know where I'm aiming. I'm getting out to the left there. Now I just gotta try to feel my distance. Because I know it's going downhill at the end, hey, I've picked that spot maybe about 10 feet short of the pin of where I'm looking at and trying to get it to go. Maybe a little firm. It's trying. Okay, so a little firm there. Not a bad putt. Okay. Now, I think my break was okay. I think my speed was off there. If I hit the ball too hard, it won't take the break. If I hit it too soft, it'll take the break too early. That's our difficulty with big long putts like this. All right. All right, now I need it to roll out for us. Okay, so we can see there how it took the break a little bit early. Not bad. Okay, so I've had one kind of a little short. I mean, again, if I was 64 feet away, that's a fairly good putt. That's probably 4 feet. Okay. So I like my line. I'm just not doing great with my speed here. All right, that looks a little better. Come on, turn on in. Ah, a little bit past. Toss me one more back. Let's do one more for fun here. I like that last one. Now the tough part here, and kind of like the Oakmont greens, at the end of the putt, you can see how much that thing runs out. And so one of the things, if I had a 64 footer like this, I want to make sure I walk up there and see that, because again, I didn't think that putt was that bad, but it just gets a little bit further on that back edge, and you can see how much that thing rolls off there. Oh, I think that's too much left. Oh, it's a little too short. It's trying to trickle. Okay, so again, I'm happy with that putt. Obviously a 64 footer is hard to make. Again, let's see this last one I hit here. 1, 2, okay, about 3.5 feet. Pretty happy with that. Again, when I have these long putts, you gotta break it up in a half of the putt, or maybe even thirds. I usually like doing halves, okay? The second half is gonna be my biggest deal, because that's when it slows down, and when it slows down, that's when the brake's gonna affect it more. So make sure, whether you're coming from the cart, your push cart, wherever you're coming from, you've gotta come up by the green here, or by the hole, and figure out what it's doing. Because when I'm standing back there, man, I'm thinking I'm going up the hill. So if I don't figure out this second half of this putt, it's gonna be really hard for me to get my distance control, and this thing's gonna roll on off. Again, thinking about what's behind it. So again, if I hit it a little firm, hey, what's gonna happen right there? There was a lot of downslope there, so again, you can see how those ones barely got past, and then they ran another 3 or 4 feet past. Again, make sure you get up by the green and do that. That's gonna help you with your distance control on these longer putts of 50 to 60 feet. And if I can get a 2 putt there, I'm saving strokes versus the field and against my playing competitors, and it's gonna help if I can get these to get a 2 putt.